Your person feels a deep connection to you, one that they believe is the source of their growing emotional and financial stability. Over time, they've come to realize that you have been a stabilizing force in their life, grounding them in ways they never expected. They are steadily moving toward you, both in their heart and in their actions, and they are beginning to let go of the burdens of their past. For them, this journey has been transformative, and they are now ready to leave the past behind for good. It's essential that you allow this process to unfold naturally. Don't try to interfere or rush their progress, let them come to you at their own pace, free from pressure. Trust that this is part of a larger plan that is working in both of your favors. One of the most important things you can do right now is to stop any behaviors that may be leading to feelings of rejection from them. If you've been reaching out too frequently or trying to push for more when they aren't quite ready, now is the time to take a step back. Understand that your connection is not one that requires constant validation. The energy between you two is strong enough to sustain itself without forcing anything. Instead, focus on yourself during this period. Pour into your own well-being, invest in your personal growth, and allow space for your person to come forward when they are ready. It's essential to recognize that this is a journey for both of you. Since they are your twin flame or soul connection, letting go becomes easier, especially when things feel off or uncertain. In twin flame dynamics, there's often an ebb and flow, a push and pull of energy that can be confusing or frustrating. But this dynamic is also a reminder of the deep bond you share. When things aren't going smoothly, it's usually a sign that both individuals need to step back and give each other the time and space to process their emotions. Patience is key here. As you both allow time for the situation to evolve, you'll find that the connection strengthens in ways you didn't anticipate. What's unique about this connection is that you hold an invisible power over them. They feel your energy deeply, and this can make them more sensitive and emotional when it comes to you. It's not just about physical attraction, it's an energetic pull that they can't quite explain but feel on a profound level. They are dedicated to you, even if they aren't always able to express it openly. This entire journey is something they are committed to, but they are being guided to take things slow. Though they may want to rush toward you, their intuition is telling them to proceed with caution. They don't want to risk spoiling what could be something truly meaningful by acting impulsively. In understanding the nature of this connection, they've come to recognize the push and pull energy that exists between you both. There are moments when they feel incredibly drawn to you, and others when they feel the need to retreat and reflect. This isn't a sign of indifference or lack of care, it's simply part of the natural ebb and flow of your relationship. Your person is ready to free themselves from the fears or doubts that have held them back in the past. They are starting to take accountability for their attraction to you, no longer running from the feelings that have been growing within them. They are coming to terms with the intensity of this connection, and they are beginning to understand that it's something worth exploring and nurturing. The distance that has existed between you, whether emotional or physical, wasn't a result of disinterest but rather a necessary part of the process. The universe has played a role in creating this space, ensuring that both of you had the time to heal and grow as individuals. This distance allowed you both to confront your inner struggles, heal old wounds, and emerge as stronger, more complete versions of yourselves. The universe is working in its own way to bring you both together, but it wants to ensure that you are both healed, content, and whole before you unite in a more meaningful way. As your person moves closer to you, trust that they are doing so with intention. They are no longer bound by the past, and they are ready to embrace the future with you. This journey has been difficult at times, but it has also been incredibly valuable. Both of you have had to face your fears, confront your insecurities, and learn how to love yourselves before you could truly love each other. Now, the path is clear for you both to come together as healed individuals, ready to embark on the next chapter of your journey with clarity, patience, and mutual understanding. We've been waiting for each other for such a long time, and while the wait was agonizing at times, I now realize that you were worth every moment of it. It's not often that people find someone who not only aligns with their heart but also pushes them to become a better version of themselves. I believe that's what we have, something rare and beautiful. I cherish how we both took the time to work on our inner selves before coming together. It's as if the universe knew that we needed that time apart to grow independently before we could unite as a stronger whole. Now, I can't wait to embark on this next chapter, to work together, to grow even more, and to continue healing side by side. You make me feel something I've always longed for, something that feels like home. I've been yearning for this feeling for as long as I can remember, ever since I first felt the need for love. There's a peace in my heart when I'm with you, a sense of belonging that I never thought I'd experience. It's as though all the searching, all the pain, and all the waiting has finally led me to you, to this moment. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. What I love most about you is how you accept me, fully and without hesitation. You see the parts of me that aren't always pretty, the sides of me that I don't often show others. And instead of turning away, you embrace them. It's rare to find someone who sees you completely, your flaws, your struggles, your imperfections, and still chooses to love you. Your acceptance gives me the courage to keep pushing forward, even on days when I don't feel at my best. It's your love that helps me face the darker parts of myself, knowing I'm not alone in this journey of healing. Lately, the distance between us has been unbearable. I miss you so much that it's starting to hurt, not just emotionally but physically. Every day that I'm away from you feels like a piece of me is missing. I've never experienced this kind of longing before. It's strange because I've always prided myself on being strong, on being able to handle distance and separation. But with you, it's different. The pull toward you is stronger than anything I've ever felt. There's this deep ache in my chest, and I don't know how much longer I can endure being apart from you. I find myself constantly checking your social media, hoping for some glimpse of you, something to make me feel closer to you, even if it's just a picture or a post. At the same time, I feel this intense sense of protectiveness over you, as if I need to shield you from the world. But there's another part of me that's struggling with jealousy, a jealousy of anyone who gets to spend time with you, talk to you, or simply be in your presence. I know it's irrational, but the thought of someone else enjoying your company when I can't be there makes my heart twist in ways I didn't expect. I've realized that all you ever really wanted from me was my effort and attention. It wasn't that you were asking for too much, you were asking for exactly what you deserved. And for too long, I gave my attention to everyone else, leaving you wondering if you did something wrong, if you weren't enough. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The fault was mine, and I see that now. I want to change that. I want to put all my efforts into you, into us. The truth is, I want to be with you every day. I want to talk to you from the moment I wake up until I fall asleep at night. I want to know every detail of your day, your thoughts, your dreams. But I was scared before. I was afraid of the depth of my feelings, afraid of how vulnerable you made me feel. I've never felt this way with anyone, and it terrified me. You're unlike anyone I've ever known. With you, I feel a freedom I've never felt before, a freedom to be completely and unapologetically myself. You've given me a space where I can exist without fear of judgment, and that's something I've never had. Now, more than anything, I want to embrace that freedom. I want to embrace you. I'm done being afraid. I'm done holding back. I know what I want, and it's you. It's always been you. Together, I believe we can build something incredible, something lasting. You've helped me see the best parts of myself, and now I want to do the same for you. Let's continue this journey together, hand in hand, because I know that as long as we have each other, there's nothing we can't overcome. It still hurts me deeply that I didn't handle things between us in a more gentle and considerate way. I never imagined I would find myself in a position where I'd have to take a moment to express my gratitude before I could even think of reaching out to you, either by calling or texting. It's strange how life has a way of humbling you, making you realize the things you took for granted. I need you to understand that the person I used to be, the toxic, egoistic man who caused you pain, is not the person I am now. I've undergone a significant transformation, a personal rebirth, and I am no longer defined by the mistakes I made in the past. In the time that we've been apart, I've had the opportunity to reflect on everything that happened between us. I've spent countless hours going over our relationship, thinking about the ways I could have been better, how I could have treated you with the love and respect you deserved from the beginning. This journey of self-reflection hasn't been easy, but it's been necessary. I know now that I had a lot of growing up to do, and I needed to confront the parts of myself that were destructive to both of us. I feel an overwhelming desire to make things right between us. It's a feeling I can no longer ignore or push aside. I've realized that life is too short to let pride or fear keep me from trying to repair what I broke. I don't want to delay this any longer, because I can't stand the thought of continuing on without at least making an effort to show you how much I've changed. I know now that it's not about being perfect or getting everything exactly right. That was part of my problem before. I thought I had to be perfect, that our relationship had to fit into some unrealistic standard. Now, I understand that what truly matters is showing up, being genuine, and proving through actions, not just words, that I'm serious about changing. I'm not coming to you with grand promises of perfection. I know that would be unfair to both of us. What I want to offer is something real, an honest, heartfelt attempt to rebuild what we once had. You deserve my love, my affection, and my respect. These are things I didn't give you nearly enough of before, but I want to now. You deserve so much more than what I gave you, and I'm committed to giving you the very best of myself from this point forward. I hope that you'll be able to see the sincerity in my words, and that you'll give me the chance to prove to you that I've changed. Without you in my life, there's been this deep emptiness that nothing else can fill. I've tried to distract myself, to fill that void with other things, but nothing compares to the emotional fulfillment I felt when you were by my side. You were my anchor, the person who made me feel strong and capable, and I've come to realize just how much I took that for granted. I thought I could live without you, that I didn't need anyone, but that was my ego talking. The truth is, I need you. I need the love and connection we shared, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to earn that back. I understand that it's not going to be easy. I've made mistakes, and I know that trust is something that's earned, not given freely. I'm not asking for your forgiveness right away or for things to go back to the way they were. I know that's not realistic, and I respect whatever decision you make moving forward. But I want you to know that I'm here, and I'm ready to put in the effort. I'm ready to be the man you deserve, to offer you the love and affection you've always been worthy of, but that I failed to give. You don't know how hard it's been for me without you. Every day feels a little emptier, a little less meaningful. I miss you more than words can express. No one else can fill the space you left behind in my life, and I don't want anyone else to. I've realized that what we had was special, and I'm willing to fight for it. Trust me when I say that I still love you, so much more than I ever realized before. I hope that one day, you'll be able to see the changes I've made, and that you'll give me the opportunity to show you just how much you mean to me.